hoping it will be enough.
Oh, yeah. I'll make a size. The bones.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon. And welcome to Friday's art demonstration here on Studio Central's Facebook page. Before we get into it, I'll give a little bit of background if you're not familiar. We are Art Studio. We're a not-for-profit registered charity, and we really believe in the healing power of art. Studio Central is our urban art center in Portage Place Shopping Center, second floor, past the Dollarama. Marissa is our studio facilitator. She's there, she knows all the ropes, and she can show you all the ins and outs of our urban art center.
Cool.
But today, we're gonna be doing some spooky trees with wire. We're here every Friday. We do different demos. If you click below on videos, you can scroll through and you can see all the variety of mediums that we cover. We do painting, we do collage, we've done origami. Today we're doing work with wire. So it's a really sort of fun and eclectic time for us to just explore being creative and to continue fostering this creative environment that we have here at Upbeat Artworks, Studio Central, and Art Studio. So happy Friday, everyone. Spooky season. Ooh. I'll flip this around. You'll see we have a special guest with us today. Marissa is here. Hi.
Hello.
We got Kate. Hi, Kate.
Hello.
Ollie. Hi, Ollie.
I got the spare wiggle shirt.
I guess I didn't say my name. My name's James.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Oops.
Nice to see you.
All right. So we're doing wire work today.
Yes. We're lucky to have Michael's, and we got wire from Michael's, but also I brought a couple more wires from what I was buying. I had been buying before to compare and also to use up. This is my last roll from eBay.
Okay.
That's the snail mail I was using for years.
Let's see.
And this is more matte, while this is super
Cool.
shiny.
Let's see.
But also it's different size. It's
Okay.
2mm, and this one is. Do you remember the size of this wire? The
No.
one you bought? Gauge 75. I do not. I'm not really good with sizes. of
Yeah,
the
me
wire.
neither.
I just know this is bigger. Also, there is a floral wire, which is 3 or 4mm, which is even thicker. There is a huge difference in how it bends and how you operate it, because this is thicker and harder to bend
Okay.
than this one. This is very
Pliable. Yeah.
and this one is a little bit more.
So this one's from eBay.
This is from eBay, and this one is from Michael's.
Okay.
And I do not know if you can really see that, but also for the comparison, this is
I know.
wire from Dollarama.
You can definitely see that one looks thicker.
And you can tell,
One is just perfectly rigid.
I just showed this three together.
Okay.
So this is the thickest
Yeah.
that I have. I do not have 4 3mm. This one is, I would say 2.5 or close to 2, but this is 2. And this is Dollarama.
Oh yeah, you can see how thin the Dollarama one is, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a thin one.
And it's different, and also the Dollarama wire chips easier. So when you work with it, you need to be aware of that.
Yeah.
That it's chipping a little
Cool.
bit easier than these quality wires. Also, we got all kind of fun stuff that we bought or found or were gifted. Anything can go in. Bones from Dollarama.
Oh
There's a
yeah,
bone.
it's a bag of bones.
And you can draw eyes on the bone.
Cool.
Whatever you want to do with it. These are fines.
Little keys.
Cute. Let's see.
There's little tiny old keys. I'm not sure if they're all real, but they're all little tiny keys.
I think they're all
Cool.
real keys.
I think
And
they
these
are
are-
real keys.
And these are elements that we can add to our wire tree as we're constructing it. Should we show Brad's example? Brad's tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
The trees that Brad was making, they're not Halloween trees. This one is an example of what he was doing.
Yeah. So yeah, this is
Another one.
this is an example of like sort of what we're going to be working towards. Not specifically this, because we're more of a spooky theme, but you can see Brad's tree. Oh, that's cool.
So this is more cherry blossom format.
Yeah.
And this one is for sale already. This one is smaller. So this one is for sale. It's $25 and it's called Blossom. So this one might be called Cherry Blossom. I do not know yet. So this is done with craft sticks and it's different from wire. I tried craft sticks and they're very interesting to work with.
Yeah.
So this is a sculpture that Brad was
Cool.
submitted already, and this one is still in the works,
Yeah.
I think.
Neat.
Maybe it is done, but
I think he's still working on it.
still
Yeah.
working. Okay. So let's put this here for now. I'll put this back.
Sweet. Gorge.
Key tree?
Ooh.
A bone to pick with you, James.
Bag of bones.
A bone to pick with
I got a bag of bones to pick with you.
About the bones, I brought the feather.
Okay.
Just feather. Packages with bees.
Feather tree.
These bees
Cool.
look like, they can look like something on a tree.
Oh, a wasp's nest.
Yeah, so might be. Might be.
Oh, I'll make it.
I got these beads that are red, orange, something, so they could be incorporated in. But also I brought charms, and they're fun charms.
Yeah. We also have all that, the wire also we have the black, but there's like the gold and that copper, the silver. Is that, this wire is the same as this one here,
It's the
right?
same kind as,
Yeah.
it's all from Michael's.
Oh, so these are from Michael's.
These are my keys, my collection I got from
Cool.
eBay again, I think. So I can just choose the smallest ones.
Mm-hmm.
There are different sizes, and this key looks like something that is totally can be connected to bowls.
Toy.
And this tiny Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
Cute.
It could be anything.
so
So
many keys.
Where'd you get the
I think
keys from?
this it's from eBay.
eBay, okay.
This is the tiniest that they have in the set. So yeah, I could use some of this. Skull beads. You can go through. All these are skull beads.
Setup looks
So
good.
many.
These are the crystal glass skulls.
Oh my god, those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is.
Those are
something-
beautiful. Is this eBay too?
Yes. It was time when I was just shopping every day almost. I was going looking for art supplies that I would want
Wow.
to use. And
This is
like
glamorous. I
jewelry
love this.
Then this type of a skull,
Uh-huh.
this type of bead.
But these are all very, the keys, the skulls, this is all very like spooky.
Yeah, I thought if we're making
Bones.
spooky trees, that's another
Yeah.
bead.
Who doesn't like seeing skulls in a
But
tree?
gears. So these gears can work out well with your keys.
Cute.
Then I got beads that are red and all these purple skulls like this.
Purple skulls, cool.
Also, I have the Lee clocks. All this charms. This one might work out.
Oh yeah. That's like the, who's the artist that does the clocks?
It was the Lee.
Dali? Yeah.
This one can be.
Dali.
So yeah, some of these will work out, some of this might not.
And while we're setting up and getting ready into this, if you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to throw them in the section below and we'll check it out, respond accordingly. Say
So,
hey.
It might work out with what you're making, because they're all silver plated.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, one more. One more. And then
What
go
time
through
is it, Mr. Tree?
skulls and beads.
I want to use this bone, but it's not going to fit the aesthetic.
Why not?
What's the aesthetic? That's spooky. Bones are spooky. No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's like a sheep.
Oh, I got frogs too.
What?
Frogs. Charms.
Oh. my.
So if anyone wants frogs here,
Well, the frog will be climbing up the tree.
there
Nice.
you go.
Manuela Hoff says, hey.
Hi, Mom.
Hey. Was that your mom?
Sorry.
Hello, welcome.
Look at this little bucket.
It was
Oh
a
my
Play-Doh. Play-Doh bucket.
Bucket of frogs. House.
And I got some. Oh, these are skulls too. These are the red gloss skulls. So
Red
these can be.
glass?
Just look at this.
Let's see.
These are skulls too.
Spooky, spooky. Let's see.
Two more.
This is so cool.
Turned into us looking at all the cool things Kate has purchased on eBay.
This is so neat. Like, there's also
I'm not
like,
getting to any arcade. We're just having fun.
yeah.
This is the collector's corner. Can I see a glass?
This is so neat. Little glass skulls.
So this is
Awesome.
more of a crystal skull look, and this is the red gloss.
Oh my. They have such interesting eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one will have to. It's weird though that the faces are like dark.
And this is all just, you know, this is when you sit down to do something creative, you want to prep
There's no one
yourself.
looking at this one.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is not what everyone has to do unless you want to add the thin wire in.
Okay.
So for the thin wire, I'm just taking two together and wrap around. And what I'm getting is this. So it's thickness that I can incorporate instead
Yeah.
of using one thicker wire. It's still not as thick, but it works this approximately same way.
Okay.
So I just wrap around, and that's what I'm doing. So for the bottom, there are several different variations of how to do that. With craft sticks, Brad's thinking was different, completely different from mine, and he just twisted it and set the roots up. But what I'm doing, I start with a base usually for the trees that I was making, and the
Okay.
base was rounded, so I'm making something round and then making a stand, and then I can glue it if it does not stand as well. It's not that stable. So we can pay more attention to the spooky roots today, or
Okay.
not roots, I don't know, just whichever spooky trees you have. Yeah,
Spooky
so that's
roots.
what I want to try doing to
Sure.
make this. Yeah. Okay, so I chose the black wire
Okay.
because I have this and this, so I can put them together.
This one is pretty, and I've
It's a slinky.
made it into a slinky.
So you're going to use gold?
Yeah.
I maybe,
Spooky.
I'll use, what are you using?
There's silver
Holly?
and there's copper.
Silver and gold. Because I was eyeing up the copper. So this is perfect.
Oh,
Copper and black, maybe.
Copper and black,
Ooh,
yeah, that's
Ooh.
awesome.
Love it. Okay, I got this.
Because I was going to use these keys, so I do not want to use copper together with it. It will give too many shades, and I wanted to make beads more visible, so it's
Yeah.
I do not want to use too much. Okay, so I'm making my third twist. Twister sticks.
Twist the stick. Oh, I'm okay. Twisting two together.
I just twist two together to make it. This is what I made so far.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so it's easier to operate.
Okay.
Should I do that 'cause I'm using a different one?
Your thickness is good to not do that, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Even like you can if you want to, but another thing that I can always wrap around and add. So it's up to what you want to do.
I see we got some tools.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I extended it and now it just doesn't.
We're just playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to doing things.
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking the thickest wire I have. I have 3 tools that I need.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first tool is the, just let's call it jewelry pliers, or a curler, curved nose pliers.
Yeah, it's like a curved What's it called?
Curved nose,
Yeah.
curler, pliers, or whatever you want.
Flat ones. So I'm using.
We need a wire
That's a
cutter.
wire cutter.
Okay.
Wire cutter?
So this is, and we're using this to manipulate the wire.
Yes.
So this one we
And
use
as you
to.
can see, it's flat inside, so it's easier to hold it and fixate it when
Yeah.
you're doing something.
Yeah.
Then this wire cutter is just for cutting the wire,
Yeah.
but this tool is for if you make a loop and you want to
This is a
even
wire
it up.
cutter.
So this is the tool we would be using for that.
And this is the other.
So these are
To
the
help
three
manipulate.
tools that
Okay.
I usually use
Yeah.
for any jewelry making or working with wire. Okay, so for myself, I think that I can cut myself like, let's say 5. 1.
Oh, like 5 equal length pieces?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 3.
How long should we make our lines? Or
It can be something like that.
like this?
I do not really measure, I just visualize of how it will be.
I'm gonna use a wire
I'm leaving
cutter.
something for the roots too, or we could attach something to make the roots after. So let's see how it's easier to start.
One at a time.
Ooh, nice. Okay, here you go. I'll measure.
Oh, I think it's fair.
Very good. Yeah.
And while we're cutting, I can finish up
Ollie's
this.
just working on cutting
There you
something.
go. So I'm cutting 5.
5.
5.
Let's start with 5 and then we could always add.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think your mom dipped. And we were all like, hi, mom. It's like she like exited.
What if she's still watching right now? She's never gonna like you ever again.
No, she's gone. We love moms. Moms are the best. It's true.
I still don't understand how you didn't connect the last names. It's not a very unique last name. I mean, it is very.
Off.
I need a cover.
I'm just like, welcome, Manuel.
That's no. Oh. She might still be. She's texting me. She's like, "Why didn't you tell me I would have joined?" I'm like, "I just found out."
Oh! It looks good.
Thank you so much. Just let me grab something. Dip in the coffee.
Ooh.
I thought we had 20 spooky sounds.
Absolutely. This is Halloween themed. Halloween's around the corner. Ooh.
Ooh.
And is anyone dressing up this year? Are you?
Yes, I am,
costume?
obviously. I need to dress. It's illegal not to wear a costume, to not wear a costume on Halloween.
Is
at
it?
work.
Is your outfit going to be a surprise, or could you give us a preview?
I don't know yet. This is the surprise. Because I haven't decided what I want to be. It's a surprise for myself as well.
I
but
think it's the weather too.
I'm excited to be something. I just don't know what it is.
Yes.
Because if it's warm enough, it's one costume. If it's not warm, it's another costume.
True.
Wait. Oh, my beads. I think I only cut 4. I've been bragging to everybody that I'm done, but I'm just not paying attention.
If you're, yeah, because on the 31st Halloween, we're all going to be dressing up. So if you're working that day, then.
Well, it's Monday and it's not my working day.
Which means you can just come to Studio Central for the whole party.
Yes.
Oh yeah, right on.
Remember last year's trivia, your team name?
Uh-huh.
It was like cheese, knife, and something else. Bolts.
Both.
Cheese, bolts, and knife.
Because we had Frankenstein,
Oh.
and then we had. I do not remember what I was doing. Was I cheese last year?
Yeah, you were cheese. With a top hat.
Yeah.
Because you were fancy cheese.
Well, it's Mater's costume. I just
I love it.
stole it last year.
Shout out to Matar. Hi, Matar.
Hey, Mater.
Just say it like that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be. I'm actually thinking usually
And sort of
sometimes.
you're Jason.
Well, yeah, I think this year I might like. I don't know.
You can't reuse. I mean, you can.
I've worn that costume also like I think 4
I
times.
just want to put it somewhere it does not really bother
Oh,
me. You know, I'll move
we
this.
really should. Me and James are
There.
good sitting distance away from each other for wire trees. I've definitely
Okay.
shared a table with Logan before for wire trees, and I kept poking.
Okay, we got 5.
Should I do 5 in the black too? So copper, or just start with the
Not
copper?
yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Start with copper and then we wrap around.
Sure. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we got 5 pieces of our wire cut. You can see mine here.
Okay, so I will even it
This
out.
is yours,
It
Marissa.
doesn't have to be very even
Mhm.
because it will be curved anyway.
Ollie has got her there.
Rogan made more. Well, I was like, now if everybody's doing multiple colors, should I do like an additional color? Like are you just doing black, or are you doing black
It
base?
will be added after, so we can add after. So let's.
So what
We can do several different things.
Okay.
So we can start building the whatever we want to do in the bottom. So I want my tree to be standing like this.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
want to
that's
make,
spooky.
this spooky something
Yeah.
in the bottom. And then to stabilize it, I want to add more wire and wrap around it. So this is basically, we can do the wraparound beforehand the same way as I did with that wire, but with a thicker wire. So I want to make one flat maybe, and then I can put it anyway. So something like this.
Okay. Yeah. Like a hat stand.
Yeah, something like that, right? And then I want to, okay, just twist it into 5 different directions.
Okay. This is fun.
Is it? Nice.
So one goes up, we choose which one. So as an example, I chose this, right? And then I just start wrapping around here.
Okay.
So it's basically we twist them around each other. I do it naturally and randomly because I do not think it has to be an even type. So it's very, very alive while it's in a spooky tree, but it's alive.
How big do you make your base? How big are your bases? Is that too big? That's pretty big.
I think
That
it's
was
good
good little
because you
head
will bend
scratches.
it a little bit more. It would be twisted with time. So we just twist something here, right? And just twist. And then we'll twist back
Okay.
a little bit.
That sounds like braiding.
Well, it's more of a just really random wrapping.
Yeah.
Just like braiding.
Like just like no.
Well, almost.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so when we got to this part, I'd say something like that piece. We are going back, just going back.
Okay, let's start.
I feel like I'm gonna need some more.
So we just start to wrap it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we wrapped it up
Yeah.
for this, approximately this distance.
Okay.
And then we wrap it back. So we're just making a thicker something here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you go back down?
Yes.
Yeah, because mine's like, what tree is this? A sapling.
So we're just creating the structure first.
Ooh.
And 2 different directions. I like going into 2 different directions here. So we come back to the same point we started with. So it's a different thing from what I was doing before, because before I was just going up without coming back. In this case, I just do it a little bit differently. Okay. Okay, and then we go up again. twist around.
Oh, I'm done. Thank you, Kate. That was a great. Just good. I'm far from. Although I'm getting it stands now, so I can like work with that.
Well, it will be with something. We will be adding more wire to that, so it will be more interesting looking, definitely.
How's your wrap, Marissa?
So I wrapped it down to the same spot where it
Wow.
was.
Okay.
So I went down with all of them,
Okay.
and then from
Oh,
this
yeah,
spot
okay, I see what you
I
mean.
go
Yeah.
up again. So this
Okay.
is what I got from going up, down, and up.
Yeah. So it just builds a thicker.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is what we did so far. Why do I have 4? Oh. One more. One more.
Looking at us like, that's enough, that's enough. Don't tap on the glass, it makes us nervous.
Okay.
Why is the, oh,
Huh?
I was gonna say, why is there a bolt in here?
Okay.
Well, it's not very thick.
So this is what I got so far. It will be thicker.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
So what I want to do now is to twist 2 together of each, and one stays. One stays. I'm just twisting 2 together.
Unwinding the wrong way.
It's funny,
Okay.
When we do these demos, I like always want to take pictures with my phone, but then I'm like, oh.
Same thing. Same thing. I will be twisting 2 together and going back to make this part thicker, and then go up again. So I'm just twisting it to here, somewhere here. And one stays because I'm going to add wire from the bottom, and it would be wrapped there. So this is what I got so far. Isn't it fun? On this step, we could already put a bead or something, if you want to. Or we could wrap around afterwards and add skulls here, or bones, or whatever you want to put. That's why I do not do it right away, because I do the base, and then I'm adding
you
wire,
add
and then
wire,
I add.
And then,
It's easier.
then I guess you can like figure out where you want the skull or whatever bead you're adding on, and you don't have to worry about like it.
I do not want to put it
Balancing.
inside, I want it to be visible.
Yeah.
So anyway, it will be added on top. Okay, so what I do here, I do the same thing. I did this and I go back again.
Oh. Wear glasses.
So I go down again. So I could just do this temporarily for the bottom to not get on in the way.
Oh, that's a smart move.
Yeah, so I will just do that later. So I just go down and go up again. So I'm doing this little part.
This does require a lot of concentration.
It does sometimes, yes.
That tree's so sweet.
And then we go up again.
Okay.
And again, if it's too thin, we could always add more wire on top. So just don't think any place we could attach it from.
I like the combination of the silver and the gold. It's so
Just because we twist the wire that is the same exact equal length, we twist one around another, so at the end there would be different length anyway. So that's why.
okay. So then you start to twist the
So
two.
I twist it again up, and I could go down with only the long part. So this long part goes down, but this part does not. So it goes down to the part where it was started from. So here, I just brought it back and now they're equal length.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're all focused so much.
I know,
on
it's
saying
like-
anything.
And then we can band it. It looks like a muscle or something right now.
Oh, it does.
And then I do the same thing with another piece. Eee. Okay, I did not go back here yet. I need to do this. So again, I go back to make it thicker. It doesn't have to be super even, because again, when you work with any kind of a tree, it's good to not make it too, I don't know, natural looking. Does not require evenness.
There's no natural looking trees. They're all unique.
Okay, so this is what I got here.
Ooh.
From here, I twist several times and go back with the long wire again,
Okay.
long piece, not the short piece. And then go back, again up, to get them more or less even right here. So the spooky trees, like how I see them, they have this like straight bend. So they go like this, right? And then they curve at the end a little bit. So that's the way I see them.
Mhm.
So they can be, you might have a different vision. That's how I visualize it. Okay, and then this part, again, each part is done separately, so it's easier to bend them the way I see it. So it could be any direction.
Yeah.
And then this part is thinner, so instead of putting wire like around, like with a density, I just wrap it just one time, but a long one.
Oh, cool.
Something like that.
My tree's so small.
Your shit's great.
Little stones.
Look at the gold. Oh, you got the skull on it too. Oh my god.
Here, so this is what I got on this part. So it's bent 3 times. 1 time, 2, 3.
Spooky.
Yeah.
That's really spooky. But I know I said it's stupid, but like it is. It looks really good.
And then this part too. So instead of wrapping wire the way we're wrapping it, we'll just do it more loosely. So we just do like one band,
Yeah.
something like that. So it just does not get thicker
Yeah.
than the other part. And then we could attach something on this point. So I could hang a key,
Yeah.
like here,
I know what I'm gonna attach.
like a key. And then using the curler or the pliers, jewelry pliers with the curved nose, I could use this end, and just close it. So I just make a very simple something. So the main thing with wire, I don't want it to poke no one, but also it should be something that needs to look like there's no end coming out of nowhere. So I don't want it to be too visible.
Yeah.
So it could be a small curl inside. Some people hide it inside. And I prefer putting it the way it's inside completely, so no one can actually see this piece.
Oh, nice. Aw, Mrs. Hoff says, I want to make one. It really helps when you show the tools and items close up to the camera.
Awesome,
Aw.
here.
Ooh, good.
Have a look at what we're doing.
reflections.
Thank you very much. We love that feedback.
Awesome, thank you.
There we go.
Star.
It's in focus. So now Kate, you can see, has added that key. So we're adding more dimension to the trees. And then Marcia actually commented and said, hello, cool peeps, or cool, hello peeps. I have those tools. I have those tools and wire for jewelry, so this is an awesome idea.
Perfect.
For the bottom, either a rock or a crystal slate to tie for stability.
Ooh.
That's a cool idea. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And again, with one of my trees, I just glued it. I just found a base and I glued it and put some lines in the top. So it's one of the options, and you can do as many things with it. Okay. So something like this. And then this piece, I need to think what I want to do with it, and it's open to imagination, and I would be doing that later. Again, you see all these curves of wire. Anything can be attached afterwards, and it doesn't have to be right away. It could be a charm, and I could just use a connector for that, or another piece of wire.
Yeah.
So it's not a problem at all. Okay. Then what I want to do here, I want to cut another piece of wire, and it could be the same wire, it could be different wire. I will go with the same one for now.
So I'm putting this at the edge of my branches.
A skull? Nice.
It could be just put on top, right? It doesn't have to be even put inside or anything. Yeah. Could be glued on.
I can wrap this up.
Yeah. Well, wrapping is stable, but it's not. It doesn't look the same way. So if you want to leave it at the very end, just glue it. It's another option. Okay, so what I'm doing, I just start wrapping. I'm leaving it for another root piece, so I'm adding it to the roots that we have. They don't have to be roots. You can call them differently. It's just something I can call it right now. It doesn't have to be a root. I do not know, legs or
Tree legs.
Stumps.
Oh, stop.
The stump.
Stump a tree leg.
Okay, so I have this piece added. So I can do the same thing with this, and then I can add and add and add more.
Every time I turn it, I get
branches.
myself in the face.
So this is the way it's easier to work. Here. So again, I make a little piece, I return it back with both of them, because this part is thicker than the next one. So both of the pieces of wire go down and then go up. There.
The going back and forth really does help to
Yeah.
add more to the tree.
Or it could be just one way, we just need to add more and more from the bottom,
Yeah.
and just a different way of doing it. So this would be a tiny one. And we could attach something to it. We could attach the length if we want to, but I can just leave it the way it is, just hang something in it. Like a little tiny key like this. Or I could, instead of working both ways, I could curl this one here to make the base more interesting or stable. I could curve it and hide it in the middle of the tree somewhere inside. Or I could leave it outside. So this is another version. So I just curled it and put it in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the coffee is on a perfect stage when it's not hot anymore.
It's those nice temperature.
And I can
nights.
actually drink it.
Mhm.
Okay,
So let's see where.
so I can just hang this little key here and make a curl or something.
Kelly's.
Okay, so if you want a thin curl, where is the other tool? It's this one. This one will work for the smaller curl. If you want to tighten it or you want to change the shape, you want to make it more even. And this is the way it's easier to operate with this type of size. Just a smaller size you can create and
It's like almost like a
make it more
detailing
even.
tool, you know?
Yeah. So let's say something like that. And we could always attach something else hanging off down. So this is the option. Okay, so I just keep adding and adding. I will be, and I do not forget about the roots. I want them to be thick. So I add a piece for the root, and then I take some like up to here. So I need two more for another branch. So I can add as many branches as I want. The main thing is to not forget about the bottom. It needs to be stable enough to hold it all. And the charms or beads should not be too heavy. This way it will hold well enough. So I just keep adding. So I'm leaving this piece for the root. And I wrap around again and just go over several times. So I just need to be somewhere here to go on, and it's very simple to wrap around, and again 2 different directions help. You go in different directions. Something like that. Here I got 2 and I keep working. So they can go there or there. So how are you feeling about?
Oh yeah, I definitely need bigger roots.
So every time you add wire, just add more wire
To the bottom?
To the bottom, and you want to add the length then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect. I'm using this little detail tool to bend this small piece of the wire.
Ooh.
Hello.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So it can be differently done. You can just make it looser. So you can make one part with one piece of wire, one part with another piece of wire. Could be very, very open to imagination or.
That's wonderful. Some branches are cleaner than others. I got confused with this one. It's great.
Something
It was
like
always
that.
a cute tree.
It's a little bit different, but I can wrap another piece around here after and make another branch in another direction. Just weird looking for now. Okay.
Same. It's just weird looking. For now.
So do I want to add a skull?
Yes.
Because these skulls, they can hang off in a different way. So you can try different variants because these are all different directions. So I can use the crystal skull here. Okay, crystal skull. There. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
So I can just twist it in the back. And then use again yeah, this tool is for finer details, so we can always twist easier.
I love how pliable the wire is. It's a really cool.
This type of wire is very pleasant to work with because of its thickness. Again, thickness matters. And quality. Okay, so something like that.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
The crystal looks really good with the black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm adding more and more and more.
Oh.
Oh, I got the sticks that I almost, here, I made this. I made them, I need to use them.
Oh, you made them and you didn't use them for anything yet?
Not yet, but I was going to add them on top. So okay, here. Isn't that awesome?
You got like the tree of souls.
Oh, wow, it looks good.
Whoa.
Mmm.
This one's like the tree with the crystal skull and its minions.
Ooh, here I'll do like a midway check. Okay, so this is, I've got the skulls here. Ooh, it's so spooky. Spooky, spooky.
So I can do the same thing with the double wire. So I pick
shall bring it.
this double wire piece. I'm going to wrap it around the same way.
Okay, so that was mine. So let's go check out Marissa's. What we got going on, Marissa?
My tree's too short, so I need a bigger stump. But we have the skull with his little minions there. I'll add another one maybe. And it's just like very bulbous at the bottom. So
It's
but
beautiful. I love the
spooky.
gold. Oh, and like the light is really glittering. It's like the skull's catching the light right now.
And the wire is stuck in my hair. It's
Oh.
weird. Just let go and it's still there.
Okay, let's see Ollie.
I wish I had like a little owl charm or
The
something.
key tree, I got confused on this branch and I'm trying to save it, but I twisted halfway down it before I did the base.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
That looks
but
great.
some of the branches are better than others.
Look at that. I just want to see this, your base details. Look at that. Oops.
Base details.
Gorge.
Little
All the
skull.
keys.
Skull in there.
The skull. It's very spooky. And Kate, let's check out yours.
What I have right now looks like a skull with a back wing or something.
Did you say
Oh,
that?
yeah.
It looks horrible.
I love that.
It's like a tree.
Better because it's not shaped yet.
As it comes together, but definitely the trees definitely have like a creature like look to them.
I think it's because we're putting skulls in them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our trees have faces.
It's like the Medusa, but it's just keys.
It looks good. So I'm just curving this side.
Yeah, I think I might add more when I do to the roots. I might just like add to the base of my tree or two. I think 'cause it's a little suspicious. My base of my tree.
Oh, it will be super spooky in this case. Oh my god. I did not mean to scare myself.
That was the best delivery. Oh no. Oh, I'm so scared.
Just look at this, like it just.
I just like a horror movie creature.
That's a creature. That's so
Yes,
good.
the skull
I
and
love
the
it.
toe. I twisted one of my branches too much and it twisted off. So now I gotta...
Okay, maybe I'll go get to the roots so I'm not looking at it the same way.
Yeah, add the roots.
Because
Okay.
it's a tree
Oh
stick.
yeah, now I'm gonna use black to add to my roots.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
Okay.
What is happening?
Oh my
Sometimes
goodness.
when I stop twisting and I twist the other way, I just unwind it. Love this part.
Yeah, I'm still working on.
Very nice.
So I just try keeping it even. So I see two pieces that are closer to the
Yeah, this is
in
my
the
issue.
length.
It's like
Okay.
So I would connect these two,
bottom.
and it doesn't have to be even. Again,
Yeah.
super even because it would be twisted. Okay. Get to here. Okay, I have one extra, which is good. Because one can be thicker than the others in this case. Because the stumps are not really
I
similar.
want to add the clock here.
Okay,
Maybe, yeah.
so I can add one more. One more. I will use this wire still. Or I could use this instead. No, I'll use this one. For the stability, I want the thicker one. And then this will go for the top.
This is your what's it called, keychain? Is that not your keychain?
Yeah, these are-
Which key is? Which key is the key
These
to
are
my
actually the
house?
keys to my house and my car. I have a car.
Mhm.
That's great. Oh yeah. What time is it? I don't know.
What time is it? I
I
never know.
And now we lose track. Oh, look at the trees. Oh, time.
10.
Oh, it's 2:05.
This one is 10.
Okay, we are.
10:23 is the time forever on my tree.
Aw.
So I think we can, maybe we can wrap up.
Okay.
And then this part, again, open for imagination, whatever you want to do it, how you want to stabilize it. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going back a little bit to make it thicker. Then I'm going back up. Like in this case, it's up for me because I turned it upside down. So I can just make something that is going on here for the thickness, or I can add more wire afterwards. Okay, something like that. And then it would be this way. And then I will make a curl here most likely, and it would be standing. So each of these pieces would be strengthened. And this is what I have right now, but again, after you will see how it's looking.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just terrifying something.
So we'll
Just,
we'll end
there
up,
we
we'll
go.
end up wrapping up, and then what we'll do is we'll post pictures of the end results. We'll be so following this video, we'll post some pics.
That's what I have right now, and that's really
This is what I have.
terrifying.
Why is that so small?
Good afternoon.
What if you have so much wire?
Hi.
There's a wiggle.
Oh, hi, Sandy. How are you doing? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I feel like I need to add more to this branch because I wanted to add one more little small skull.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I
I
bet,
did
I bet,
kind of
yes.
want to thicken my bottom. So we're so let's figure out how to do that. I'll extend this a little, but
Okay,
wrap it in halfway.
here, so I made this piece and then I go on here.
I love the black tree though, Kate. That's really cool.
It will be there.
It's super cool.
It'll take some time, but I have enough time to do
Right,
that.
Yeah.
Whenever we're done, it will be evened up and yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that is a full-time job.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this skull, then here it will be something else.
Yeah.
But right now it
I
just
do, yes.
yeah.
Wrapping this.
Yeah. So this part I want to make it thick, so it kind of goes in the roots, like with the whole thickness.
Yeah.
So I will be
I
wrapping a
think
lot around
as
this
we are sort of
part,
expanding with this
and then making it
space,
stable
and
here.
I think,
Yeah.
we'll see if we can make more room for the balloons, because I think that you would be
There.
like priority in terms of like getting you in there to like
That's
get
fun.
back on that.
So something can hang off here. I need to find something.
I feel like it's a bicycle. Once you get back on,
Maybe
it
this
just comes
skull.
back to you. You just start, your hands start to move, and suddenly there it is. Yeah.
Okay, that root's thicker. But maybe I'll have like a root kind of coming off of the tree at the spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one's like kind of bumping
Okay.
up.
Oh, thank you, Sandy. Yeah, thank you. It's been going good. Yes, yeah, really good. It's we've had a good transition into the space, and every day feels like a new day, so it's good.
So that's another option. We can put something on it, like the key or.
Yeah.
They are, yes, like honestly, it's been definitely a lot more foot traffic and a lot more visibility as of late, so it's been
So let's say I
good.
want to add
It's
a
less, because before it was sort of like such a ghost town, and now it's just a
More
lot of
village.
activity, welcomed activity. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
Yeah, like I think I like the size. I just wish it was a little longer at the bottom, but I could build that up.
yeah, it can be.
Yeah, it really was, but it's nice to be sort
Okay,
of back
here,
on track.
tiny.
So, yeah, yeah.
So we can just open this. Open this again. The key.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, the pavilion, the pop of orange. Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah.
And then I could always flatten it.
Yeah, I think I need a
Oh.
little like piece of glue because this little skull keeps like being like, no, I
That's,
don't
we love
wanna
that. That's
be
what we need.
here."
That's what we need. Yeah.
I gotta glue it in, but that's okay. Like that could
Good.
be. Now my tree has little
Yeah.
legs. I only have 2 thick roots.
I
twist them together.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Did the
Yeah.
installations.
I'm complaining I don't have enough. I just twist those 2.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Oopsie. So smart, Kate. Wow, we usually lead to workshops and now
Oh, yeah.
train for more stability.
Yeah.
Just one too many. Oh, it's like a little hiding hole. I
Yeah,
could put a little, I could
It's
put
so
glowing
small
eyes
and
in
powerful.
there.
Oh, my skull.
Another skull. Oh yeah, that would work. I can put the red one. Did you see it though? It's like just an eyeball. One eye.
Okay, so this one,
I think it was it
it
smaller?
could be
No,
pressed a little bit inside. So instead of shifting it to the side, I just want to make it like really.
Yeah, totally traffic
Underneath.
visibility and just, something different. Yeah.
Oh, this one's so flat. It's like someone stepped on it. But that's not what they come. They're just flat.
Yeah.
So that would actually.
Yeah, this is for a bracelet making, so it's.
Well, I'm just in the
Like
middle of
flat
a little session here, so I'm gonna get back to that. Okay.
Just like eyes popping out. Just like, oh no, what's down there? Don't look, it's spooky. That's what she said.
Focused on that, yeah. Yeah,
Just leave
yeah.
it this way because it does not go flat.
Yeah, no, that's
Sort
that
of,
makes
but
sense,
here.
yeah. Okay, right on, Sandy.
Oh, cool.
Okay, bye.
Oh wait, so you put the skull, like the skull and key through that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I just made a loop here and put the key
See,
in.
ooh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Right on. Okay.
Yeah, so we will be continuing doing what we're doing here,
Yeah.
whatever we're doing here.
Oh, and Marcia says, is it Medusa or is it Electra from the Marvels, or is it a squid, or it's Riser AI? All the fear-based stories, but what are all the other possibilities? Depends what the story one wants to believe. Oh,
That's a story.
that's
I
all
don't
make
want to
believe.
believe in any of them.
Oh,
Well, no, I'm just.
that's so
it's
nice.
Just, something that anyone can add to, because what I'm making is what I'm making, but
Yeah.
you can always recreate, you know, put in other,
Meaning and stuff.
yeah.
Nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So this is something I got so far.
Okay, beautiful. So what we'll do is we will continue working on our spooky tree masterpieces. They're all looking beautiful. They're all looking. I love the variation, and they are all actually very spooky.
Look at this, yeah.
And then what we'll take some pictures and we'll post them so you can kind of see the end result of what we're doing. So I guess here I'll just pull back. Thank you, Marissa, Ollie, and thank you, Kate.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for the
Friday the 14th.
Friday the 14th. Oh my God.
It's not that spooky, but still.
Yeah, it is a little spooky. Okay, all right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.